We've got NFL Week 8 coming up, and you need to get your fantasy footballs. The fantasy foot. Wow.
You need to get your balls and tips right here with Sean's tips.
But you get
Tips.
just the tips from me.
Just his tip, guys.
Just the tips. And starting off with quarterbacks here.
Top of the morning.
Kirk Cousins.
All right.
Kirk Cousins against Green Bay. He looked good in prime time. Will it
Did he?
continue? He looked pretty
He gets
damn good.
one
in
a
prime
year.
time.
Will it? Kirko Chains, dag.
But this Green Bay division rival, he's going to go off. Running back, Jahmyr Gibbs going up against the Raiders.
The
Jahmyr Gibbs
Raiders.
finally went off last week. Finally got his big touchdown, big week in fantasy. Look for him to continue that because they need it. The Lions looked like poo-poo last week. Receivers, Keenan Allen against the Bears. Listen, it's the Bears defense. That's all you got to say. Chris Olave, expecting big things coming off his arrest recently, going up against the Colts. He's going to celebrate not being in jail and have a wonderful game.
I love that. I love that reason. That's all right.
And don't you know, I played football for the Saints. Yeah, Chris Olave. And tight ends, Dalton Schultz going up against the Panthers. Schultz has been one of CJ Stroud's favorite targets of the past few weeks. Look for him to continue that and have a monster week, scoring a touchdown minimum. Moving on to the sit-ups over here. Joe Burrow against the Niners. 2 weeks in a row, the Niners have been embarrassed. Look for him to come back and come back big and shut Joe Burrow up. I know the Bengals are coming off a bye, but don't trust that bye. You gotta say something, man.
No, I love the enthusiasm this week. You're doing really well.
Running backs.
This might be your best grade yet. Even
Kenneth
before it
Walker
comes
the
out.
third going up against Cleveland. Browns just have a good defense, man.
Might be out. He's missed the last 2 days of practices as well.
Look at that. Even more reason to sit him. I did not know that. Definitely sit him then. Receivers here. Cortland Sutton against the Chiefs. Russell Wilson's your quarterback. You're going up against the Chiefs defense. One of the top 10 defenses, if not one of the top 5 defenses in the league. He's going to struggle. He's not going to get
the top 3 defenses in the league.
If not one of the top 2 defenses in the league.
If not, all right.
If not 2, then we're definitely 1. But he got lucky with that touchdown last time against us, and we'll get lucky again like that. Amari Cooper against the Seahawks. He's a great receiver. I don't trust PJ Walker, man. He goes out there and does PJ Walker things, and the only way Amari Cooper is going to get points is if it's very close at the end of the game, and PJ has to throw up a 60-yard Hail Mary to Amari to tie the game. A la DJ Moore. And last one here, Evan Ingram against the Steelers. Listen, man, Trevor Lawrence is going to struggle against the Steelers all weekend long. It's going to start right as he gets off the plane. It's not going to finish until he gets back to Jacksonville.
The Steelers.
I think they may actually be in Jacksonville, but you get what I mean. And
Right.
that was just the tips.
Just his tip.
Just the tips.